The NBA Season 8 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Devin Smith Showtime Sports in America. Game 3-4 Indiana Pacers 1-1-2 Boston Celtics 1-1-8 Final. Game 3-4 Houston Rockets 1-1-1 Toronto Raptors 1-2-2 Final. Game 3-4 Sacramento Kings 1-1-0 Detroit Pistons 1-0-7 Final. Game 3-4 Phoenix Suns 1-0-6 Chicago Bulls 9-7 Final. Game 3-4 Utah Jazz 1-1-6 Miami Heat 1-2-4 Final. Game 3 for Atlanta Hawks 109 Oklahoma City Thunder 118 final.
Good evening from Philadelphia and the city of brotherly love. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And here on South Broad Street, Jay, the spectrum used to reverberate. You can say the same now for Wells Fargo Center.
And you know what, Ed? All you need is a little bit of patience and a couple of top NBA draft picks, and you find guys like Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid that will forever change the face of your franchise.
These days, it feels like 1983 in South Philly. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. Down to 5, down to 4 to shoot, going to launch, beyond the arc. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Lowry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Joel Embiid swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Lowry. Here comes the screen. Lowry down to Zaza. And the finish. Slam dunk.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
To Tobias Harris. Fires the three. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
That pass taken away by Toronto.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know, just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
He gets it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Into the front court comes Simmons. Down 4. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Ben Simmons trying to cash in on the three-point play. 56% for his career. Free throw's good to cement the three-point play. The lead is back down to 1. Lowry with it. He'll run the offense. To Van Vliet. A fundamental shot right there.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lowry to Van Vliet. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers. Great pass to set it up. From long range, no good. Curling inside to Van Vliet. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Siakam. He's got 2 shots coming. His career mark right now sits at 63%. Misses the first. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Siakam with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Fred Van Vliet. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
OG Anunoby at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. Missed it at the line. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Oh, Ben Simmons. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Count the bucket for 2.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Runner's good there.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Screen coming. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons driving, but a shot no good. The follow won't go either. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. They lead it. 4-point game. with the interception. To Simmons. Trying to cash in. Oh, Ben Simmons. 3 for 4. Good start.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Simmons into the front court. Trailing by 4. And this will be out of bounds off of Embiid. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Lowry. To Van Vliet. To Lowry. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Fred Van Vliet. For 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Oh, Ben Simmons. Looking good. 4 for 5.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him.
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Fred Van Vliet. Lowry to Van Vliet. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Mike Scott trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. Kyle Lowry with the rock. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Another follow. No good. From the painted area, won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys... Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Lowry with a shot that's no good. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Number 24,
Lowry. The rebound taken down by the Sixers. To Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
with a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Embiid. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Lowry to Powell. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Lowry. Has a chance. Joel Embiid. Huge block. That's his third block this evening. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
And he hits. Lowry into the front court. Down 8. To Hollis Jefferson. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Screen coming.
Hey, screen.
Powell to Hollis Jefferson. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Shot by Pachulia, no good.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 23 and number 3, OG Anaboni.
Fred VanVleet to Powell. Five to shoot for Toronto. Can't connect.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
And finishes strong. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Powell. Joel Embiid sends it away. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Toronto has the basketball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Norman Powell at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw good. A 3-point play. And they're back within single digits. Down by 9. No good. And no foul. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. Lowry has the basketball. Surveys the floor.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Lowry into the front court. Just under a minute to go in what's been a hotly contested first quarter. Count it.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. And counted at the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter, and a great start for the 76ers. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Fred VanVleet to Hollis Jefferson. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defenders.
They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Fred VanVleet. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I don't really care that Fred VanVleet finished 3rd in the voting for 6th man of the year. You know what I care about? That he was a draft snub. That 3 seasons ago, he was undrafted and nobody wanted him. After that, he spent time on the Raptors D-League team to being a guy that sits on their bench to all of a sudden being one of the best players on their squad. That's a story. That's a narrative we need to focus on.
Toronto with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. Fred VanVleet to Hollis Jefferson. Knocked loose. Sixers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Not that time. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Norman Powell at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Oops, he missed the first one. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Harris to Seth Curry. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Powell to VanVleet. Powell. Scores from the post.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
To Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Easy pad to the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Nothing going here on that drive. Cruises inside for two.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Fred VanVleet to Powell. Here comes the screen. No good. Defense catching a break there. Amir Johnson tips it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To VanVleet. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
A lot of contact, no whistle. The screen sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
To Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Fred VanVleet. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. And he'll go to the foul line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
That's his first personal foul. Team
Ben Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Screen coming. Sizing up the defense. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Here's Simmons with it up top. Up 5. Oh, I thought that was a dunk. Easy.
Not too many times you see a poster for the defender, but that was brilliant.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Finish that. Nice finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Fred VanVleet to Hollis Jefferson. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Nope, first one does not go. Good Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Lowry with it. Down 6. And scores.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Simmons. Jason Smith able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Harris. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Down 4. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Zaza Pachulia. He's got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And hits the first free throw.
It's like practice.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Good shot.
And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Toronto has the basketball. Lowry takes stock of the floor. The jumper's off the mark. To Tobias Harris. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Simmons.
Watch my guy Smith right here.
OG Anunoby pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people.
Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
Simmons with it. Leads 4. Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Lowry. Pascal Siakam. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Has a look. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Toronto with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Lowry. Oh, nice find for the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Harris to the basket, but his shot stays out. Lowry into the front court, trailing by 4. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. And he buries it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Match up. Hands up.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Probing the defense. Lowry.
Hey, back door. Watch that back door.
Short jumper misses. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Lowry. Pascal Siakam knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Deep left corner. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lowry. Misfires. It's no good. To Simmons. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Time to shuffle things up.
Number 30, Hollis Jefferson.
Lowry.
1 minute left in the second.
Joel Embiid rejects it. Ooh, 5 now. Rejected.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Embiid. Harris to Simmons. Offensive rebound. Joel Embiid. He's now 5 for 6.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Pascal Siakam. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air. Incredible. 6 tonight. Lowry. That's a 24-second violation. Got it. Desperation shot here from half court. First half in the books, and the 76ers have to be feeling good.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The 76ers have themselves a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Raptors are within striking distance at the half. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
Simmons was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half. And I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Lowry into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Joel Embiid sends it away. Make that 7.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Knocked away. Was it coming down? Yes, it was. Goaltending. Sixers control it. Rebounds taken down by the Raptors. Fred VanVleet. Off the assist.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Simmons. 4-3. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lowry. Here comes the screen. So Lowry. Here's a chance from long range. It's Embiid with the rebound. Simmons with it. Up by 3.
I give this defense so much credit. Sometimes it pays major dividends to have players that are willing to get their nails dirty. Just dig their hands in the dirt. And that's what kind of stand they're making on the defensive end.
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Sixers call for time as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. To VanVleet. Lowry. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. OG Anunoby with the block. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Lowry with it. His guy's down 3. To Van Vliet. Here comes the screen. 5 seconds to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense. To Simmons. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He was so wide open. Pretty much looked like a deer staring into the headlights. Last resort, but still, points on the board.
Lowry. That's rebounded by Embiid. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. The deficit now up to 5. Screen coming to Van Vliet. Joel Embiid swats it. 8 now.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Sixers have the basketball. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Fred Van Vliet. Free throws coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Pascal Siakam, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest.
Entering the game for the Raptors.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. And a throwdown.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Lowry to Powell. Screen coming. The shot almost. Lays it up and in.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Pascal Siakam. Driving right to the basket. He's denied.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Trying to cash in. Count the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. the basket inside.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
He buries it off the step back.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
To Simmons. Curling inside. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. Toronto has the basketball. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first.
Into the game for the 76ers.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Good shot, man. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. It's all me.
From the outside, no good. Powell picked up by Seth Curry. Not that time. And the rebound comes down to Green. Slams it down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Fred VanVleet. Down to Zaza. The pass set it all up.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Pascal Siakam with a piece. Fires the 3. Danny Green is going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Second of 3 is good.
Stepping in for the 76ers, number 1, Mike Scott.
And he hits all 3 free throws. Fred VanVleet to Powell. Short jumper off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Danny Green from long range. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Powell to Hollis Jefferson. Joel Embiid, huge block, 9 blocks. Substitution being made in this one. Lowry, guarded by Seth Curry. Shot won't go. Shot from the lane won't go. Lowry to Van Vliet. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Dwight Howard sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Won't go. Toronto with the basketball. And Jay, they called a foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Lowry to Van Vliet.
2 minutes left in the
Has a chance. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Fred Van Vliet to Lowry. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Lowry to Van Vliet. Danny Green tips it. Shot clock violation. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
number 14, Jason Smith.
Seth Curry to Tobias Harris. Runner here won't go.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high up the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Good at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. For three, Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense. Lowry. From the painted area, won't go down. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Deep three at the buzzer. And hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. No good. Made the first two, missed the last. Time expires. It's the Sixers out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Seth Curry to Howard. Oh, he had it. Fred VanVleet to Powell. To VanVleet. Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Lets it fly from long range. Fred VanVleet. Sixers with the rebound. To Danny Green. Alexia Jinsa able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Powell to Hollis Jefferson. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Another shot won't go either. To Seth Curry. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Alexia Jinsa pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
OG Anunoby up against the 8-time All-Star. Fred VanVleet to Hollis Jefferson. Working hard on the glass. It's Howard, the rebound. To Simmons. No, I missed a short one there.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Fred VanVleet to Hollis Jefferson. Scores from the post.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To VanVleet. Surveys the floor. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Not going down for him this time. Lowry into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Got a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
That's going to be out of bounds. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Embiid rejects it. It's been a brick wall. 10 blocks on the night.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. Pascal Siakam. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
For the 76ers, number 15 to the line, shooting 2.
First one goes down.
For Toronto, number 23.
And gets both to drop at the line. Lowry has the basketball. Screen coming. Probing the defense. Lowry down to Zaza. Off the assist.
And I'll never forget one of my first games playing as a rookie with the Bulls. I talked to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash always used to tell me, the more you come out and you get your teammates involved, the easier it will be for you to score down the stretch. Think about it. You come out, you get 7, 8 quick assists, then a ball fake on the next possession. He bit. Easy layup.
Lowry into the front court. The deficit is 6. Fred VanVleet to Lowry. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Trying to cash in. Their shot by Lowry misses. In the front court comes Simmons. Up by 6. To Tobias Harris. Fires the 3. Not that time. Lowry with it. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Five to shoot for Toronto. Ben Simmons snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
That's me. Come on,
Raptors have the rebound. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Down 6. To VanVleet. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Pascal Siakam trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest.
good shot. Hands up,
Simmons. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. Won't go down.
And this guy's going to come out of this game with bruises all over his body like a major heavyweight fight. He took some hard fouls in the first half. That's really deterred him from being aggressive.
Here comes the screen. Fred VanVleet to Lowry. Able to convert inside.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
To Simmons. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Lowry to VanVleet. Runner here won't go down. Slams it down.
See, these are the type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands, get in there, strip that ball away.
A drive to the basket.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Powell. Sixers have it. Shot from the lane won't go. Superman, Dwight Howard. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To VanVleet. Here comes the screen. Fred VanVleet to Powell. 24-second violation. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Simmons. To Hollis Jefferson. From the outside, no good. To Tobias Harris. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Simmons to Howard. Pascal Siakam sends it away. That'll get out off the Raptors. To Howard. Zaza Pachulia with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Simmons. Count the basket at the rim.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Powell to VanVleet. Dwight Howard swats in.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Fred VanVleet to Powell. Here comes the screen. Fred VanVleet to Powell. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. 4-3. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Toronto has the basketball. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Fred VanVleet. Here comes the screen. To VanVleet. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Fred VanVleet to Powell. Fred VanVleet, deep left corner. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First free throw is good. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers did what great teams do best. Finish. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Raptors just couldn't close this one out. Chemistry was clearly not the issue today because they were definitely sharing the ball well. Still, everyone knows they'd rather be sharing the joy of a victory. Check out the leading scores for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Assists.
The teams in this matchup did a great job of moving the ball and keeping the game flowing. It was the sort of action fans love to see, and I definitely enjoyed it myself. The unselfish play made for a great game.
Player of the game.
Simmons put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming matchups for the Philadelphia 76ers. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.